sharing between me and you, or are we individuals sharing life? Or is life sharing us? You see, it doesn't matter how you look at it. And these are only 2 or 3 ways of looking at it. If I am life, you are life, and life is life, what can be separate from life? The only real problem that life foresees is the fear of life ending. So life outside, the tree lives in fear of what it requires to maintain its existence. And we can see with our very eyes that the tree continues to grow. It may not be the same tree, but the tree in general continues to grow. See, what Jesus was trying to really teach was to take us back to the basic principles of life. Life is. Doesn't matter what you know about individual, whole, togetherness, sharing, whatever state of mind you want to use to try and describe what is taking place in whole life or in your moment to moment life. I am angry. I am sad. I am unemployed. I am enlightened. It cannot separate itself. Even the thought, even the imagination, even the suffering, even the depression from life. I'm using life, you see. You can use God. You can use consciousness. You can use existence. All the same, you see, God is infinite. God's not going to stop in 2029, is he? Or he, or it, or what, she, or whatever it is. It's been here from the beginning. It continues to be here in your time-based through space and time psychology. And it'll be here at the end. Because God is the one that has control over all of us, we think. See? Does consciousness have a beginning and end? Does life have a beginning and end? Does existence have a beginning and end? Basic principles is going back to the root of what we are. No, life is a word. Rumi, like the speaker, experienced what you would call, some may call dehypnosis, some may call regression, some may call reverse to that beginning of life, or beginning of mind. You see, we cannot say life has no beginning and end and said, I visited the beginning of life, you see. I visited the beginning of the mind of the universe, you see, because life was here before mind. Consciousness here before mind. Mind became a extension of life, an extension of consciousness, an extension of God, an extension of you. You see, you were born as a baby with very, very, very shallow, limited mind, only enough for the brain to say, keep breathing. And then mind came secondary. Basic principles. I am. In our world of verbal language, communication, we talk. Today I'm going to see my dentist. I'm going to get 3 teeth, whatever, extracted. I'm going to get general anesthetic, hypothetical obviously, and then I'm going to come home and maybe take a nap. Basic principles. I am here. I am thinking about what will take place. It's not an actual fact. It's not taking place. It may not take place. But that's okay. I am here able to think, able to see, able to understand that there may be a visit to the dentist. There may be that systematic way I was just explained. And I'm so happy to be able to know that. I'm so happy to be able to think. I'm so contented with this being. So now that I've thought all that, where am I now? I'm present. I'm aware. We were born as awareness, as presence. We're born as that eagle that sees the mouse 200 meters below and react. But we have, through our ignorance, our laziness, are willing to accept information that is not relevant to ourselves. Some information may be relevant. With a fresh mind, it's very easy to look back at my education system, my education. And I enjoyed certain elements of school. I enjoyed interacting with certain classmates and friends. And I enjoyed certain subjects. But the rest was just stuff. But you're forced, whether it's by the teacher, by your parents, or by yourself, to think, I have to pay attention. You see, I have to pay attention on what they are trying to teach me with. So you stop becoming the eagle, sitting waiting. because your mind is always paying attention on the irrelevance of See, it's not a case of, oh, I'm so good at school, I can choose what I want to do. We know instinctively who we are. We know instinctively what we are able to do. We know instinctively what our purpose is. Not up here, instinctively. And the instinct, the spontaneity, the real flavor of life is slowly frowned upon. Yeah, I feel so vibrant, but I have to stop this to pay attention onto this maths equation that I have no idea, no understanding, no need. My early years, I walked everywhere. The information you get from people that are, earth beings or connected to earth say, oh yeah, you were walking you in your past lives you were a druid. You walked the ley lines, the veins of the earth. That's why you walk today. I don't know. What is the point of making comparisons between past lives? Why not live in that instantaneous spontaneity of life? I walked. Something inside knew that I didn't belong in this planet. But my body belongs in this planet. My soul belongs wherever it is. My spirit always belongs to whatever it is. My mind didn't belong to this planet. The educational mind does not belong to this planet. The informative mind does not belong to this planet. It is the shadow me that believes all this, that is speaking this, that knows this. The shadow mind thinks we are here to believe and hope and learn and teach and all that stuff. That's the human shadow mind, and that's okay. I went through the motions. I had to face up to some sort of major enlightened shock, major trauma, major scolding from God. Stop this foolishness. Now I belong to this planet. Completely. And this planet is part of the universe, so therefore I belong to the universe. And if consciousness or God is the creator of the universe and the planet and me, I belong to consciousness and God. Where is the separation? Where is the hierarchy? Where is the imbalancement? God, consciousness, universe, planet, I, all one moment. All one moment of presence. When you remove the education and the information, when you don't, it's not you removing it. When this consciousness, this God, this shock, this brain to function, this computer empties itself. You become that eagle, present and aware. You're not looking for a mouse. You're not looking for food. You're not looking for a thought. You stop becoming the eagle looking for the mouse. Now you just become the eagle. But if you look at it in a human sense, you stop becoming. You stop acting out, doing the human and what it's told or what it thinks is the only way and the right way to do it. And you just wait. You just become the human observing, or the being observing, waiting for whatever's going to come. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. There's no coming and going in presence. There's no past and future and presence. Of course, the brain and the mind can associate with memory and tomorrow, because it has a calendar to look at. It has a watch to look at. It has time to look at. You don't stop being malfunctional in this world. But you only know presence. There is only presence. God is present, consciousness is present. Whatever word you want to take is present. This body is present. Present not meaning the surroundings or the actuality of what it is. Presence meaning that all encapsulating whole space as I am.